What's up, guys? I was reading through my comment section on YouTube. Someone asked me this question, so I thought I'd address it. Is Navy A school like college? Social media in the description below, as always. DonnieKlein_ is my Instagram title. Go follow me because I need the attention of others to justify myself as a human being. I was thinking to myself, it's like, yeah, I could compare it to college. You know, went to College of Lake County in North Chicago while I was stationed up there, but you know, besides that, I haven't really attended a university. Luckily, my age group, all my buddies are at university, and I get reminded how fun their life is week to week. But I thought I'd give you guys a small little go-by. So, studying, I would assume, is the same across the board. I would study for my college classes the same way I would study for the medical classes I was taking in the Navy to become a corpsman. So, imagine when I was taking psychology, right? And I'd kind of study and then I'd end up with a C, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go take Psych 2 now. Navy, it's like, oh, I'd kind of study and now I'm being kicked out of being a corpsman and I'm now a pack seaman painting ships. So the risk is substantially bigger in the Navy if you don't study. You're gonna have to do time management, you're gonna have to weigh and, you know, outweigh the risk of using time for anything other than studying, depending on how hard your A school is or your C school. But in terms of academics, I kind of say it's the same thing, because what's always worked for me was Quizlet. It's kind of like they have matching games, kind of like no cards, they have glossaries. It's easier for me to see something, especially because I can pull it out on my phone. So that's worked for both. In terms of studying, if you're a civilian watching this and you've been to college, you're gonna study for Navy A school the same way you study for college classes. There's a lot of hands-on things, but in terms of the actual knowledge-based test, you're gonna study the exact same. Health and fitness is gonna be drastically different, because you always hear about the, you know, freshman 15 when you get to college and you're eating crap because, you know, you're always studying, all you have is ramen in your house and you're poor. It's not the same when you're in the military. They are going to PT you multiple times a week, and you are going to be forced to eat at the galley if you're not married. And even if you are married, most likely you won't be able to bring your dependents to the place where you're at, so you're gonna have to get a geo bachelor's, and you'll still eat at the galley anyway. So you're eating at the galley, which predominantly only has healthy food, and then you're getting PT. You're gonna look pretty ripped. I think the most ripped I've ever looked in my life was during A school or FMTB, which is like a follow-on school. And you know, that's a pro, as opposed to regular college where you're gonna get fat and probably not PT. Probably develop diabetes. Social life and partying. So let me tell you, you still have fun while you're in the military, just not as much. So when me and my buddies go out, it'd be restricted to weekends because we have curfew on the weekdays, as opposed to my buddies who are at, you know, University of Illinois right now, and I see them through on Snapchat, and they're, you know, doing Jaeger bombs on a Tuesday night, and it's like 8 p.m. and I'm already in bed. I'm just like, what the hell, you know? But let's say you go out on a weekend, we'd still rent out some little hotel, we'd invite the Air Force people from our class, and we'd have a good time. You know, we could go down and watch the UFC fights on the Riverwalk and just walk around, talk to homeless people, go to Denny's at 2 a.m., etc. You still get to enjoy yourself. It's just not gonna be at the crazy level of a regular college because the consequences, right? You can't be going too crazy because obviously you're gonna make the military look bad, and then you're gonna be held accountable for it. Being held accountable for something in college versus being held accountable for something when you're part of the US government, two completely different spectrums. Slap on the wrist, ruined for the rest of your life. Credentialing. So normally, most colleges are nationally credentialed, and say I take English Comp 1 at so-and-so college. I can probably go to so-and-so university and it will transfer. Where opposed to a lot of the credits you get from the Navy will be marked as electives. So almost all my medical credits I got for being a corpsman were marked as an elective when I went to this college, but it's still nice because then all I had to focus on is core classes for my associate's degree in general education, because I literally just stacked all my electives already. Depending on what job you are, you could get different credentialing. What C school you do, you get a lot more credits. So if you go like preventive medicine, they get like 40-something credits. If you go like laboratory assistant, you could pretty much get a 2-year degree in science, and all you have to do is like clep a test, I'm pretty sure. Those are kind of two comparisons. I enjoyed Navy A school, I enjoyed college. They're both fun. Do what you want with your own life.